in a silver wooden frame, two faces caught in summer light before the years had changed. I noticed it that evening near the books along the wall, turned sideways toward the window, almost hidden from it all. Nothing else had shifted, not the flowers, not the chair, but somebody moved my photograph, and something changed in there. Somebody moved my photograph from the place it always stayed, a little farther from the light, a little easier to fade. Somebody moved my photograph, and I knew before I knew, love had started making room for a life that wasn't too. The kitchen still held coffee, your coat remained downstairs, our records kept their places, but the warmth had left the air. I watched the smallest details become louder every day, one toothbrush leaning farther, one pillow turned away. No thunder broke the evening, no glass fell to the floor, just a picture losing daylight and a heart that wanted more. Somebody moved my photograph from the place it always stayed, a little farther from the light, a little easier to fade. Somebody moved my photograph, and I knew before I knew, love had started making room for a life that wasn't too. Sometimes endings end softly, without footsteps, without sound. They begin in quiet corners where familiar things move around. A frame can hold a memory, but it cannot make love stay, and no photograph can keep two hearts from slowly turning away. Somebody moved my photograph the empty table. Light reached every corner clean. Somebody moved my photograph, and finally, so did I. I packed before the sunrise, while the hallway held its blue. Took the dresses from the closet, left the empty space with you. One suitcase by the doorway, one last look across the room. Nothing asked me to remember, still the air held my perfume. I carried every photograph that still belonged to me, but some things cannot follow when a woman chooses free. Against the bedroom air, you could close every window, but a little of me stayed there. My perfume stayed after I left, where my body used to be. For a while, the room remembered what you stopped seeing in me. By evening I was miles away, in a room I chose alone. Fresh sheets beneath my tired hands, no footsteps coming home. I wondered how the silence settled where our love had been, where the traces on the pillow still returned with every wind. But memory has its season, even fragrance learns to fade. What remains after a leaving is the life a woman makes. My perfume stayed after I left, soft against the bedroom air. You could close every window, but a little of me stayed there. My perfume stayed after I left, where my body used to be. For a while, the room remembered what you stopped seeing in me. I once thought leaving meant erasing every year and every touch. Now I know a heart can honor what it loved without holding too much. There are traces we leave gently in the rooms where we belonged, but the sweetest part of freedom is knowing traces do not last forever. I walked out with everything I need. My perfume stayed after I left, only long enough to prove a woman can't leave her memory without leaving behind her future. Somewhere sunlight crossed that bedroom, where the last faint sweetness left. My perfume stayed after I left, but nothing else of me was left. There was a bottle in the cupboard, wrapped in paper, tied with string, saved for some important evening, some extraordinary thing. I kept waiting for the right night, for the perfect dress in flame, while another year went quietly and nothing special came. Then one ordinary Tuesday, I brought that bottle down, set one glass beside the window, while the sun went over town. I stopped saving the good wine for a life that might arrive. Stop waiting for an occasion to remember I'm alive. I stopped saving the good wine, let the ruby fill my glass. Some things are meant for living, not for waiting on the past. I played the records I had hidden for the company that never came, put fresh flowers on the table without needing any name, wore the earrings kept for dinners, lit the candles just for me. There was nothing on the calendar, but the night felt good and free. A woman does not need permission to make her own life beautiful now. Tomorrow never owed me anything. Yesterday had taken enough. So I raised my glass to Tuesday and to finally choosing love. I became the celebration I had waited years upon. I stopped saving the good wine, and something opened deep inside. Life had never needed perfect. It had only needed one empty bottle by the window, morning warming up the sky. I stopped saving the good wine and started drinking in my life. Bedroom window faced east, though I hardly noticed then. I kept the curtains drawn till noon and slept beyond morning. Too many nights had taught me how to live without the light, how to make a home from shadows, how to carry what was gone. Then one morning, through the linen, a narrow line of gold appeared. He crossed the floor beside my bed and found me waiting there. The bedroom window faced east, and the morning came for me. After years of closing curtains, I finally let the daylight in. The bedroom window faced east. Every sunrise crossed the room. I had spent so long with midnight, I forgot the sky could bloom. I moved the chair beside the window, put fresh flowers in a vase, opened boxes full of letters, and gave the silent space. The dust became visible Light can show what needs removing before it shows where you can go. I wash the glass on Sunday, let the whole horizon through. In the room I once called lonely started looking almost new. Closing curtains, I finally let the daylight in. The bedroom window faced east. Every sunrise crossed the room. I had spent so long with midnight, forgot the sky could bloom. Healing never broke like thunder. It arrived in shades of gold, in warm sheets and open windows, in releasing what grew old. Every dawn became a promise without asking me to change. Just another chance to stand there and begin the day again. The bedroom window faced east. Now I rise before the sun, watch the city turn from silver into everything to come. The bedroom window faced east, and the darkness lost its claim. Morning found the woman waiting, who had learned to live again. The bedroom window faced east. Nothing grand had changed outside, but the woman near that window had finally opened up her life. I leave the curtains open now, even after daylight leaves. The bedroom window still faces east, and so at last do I. Your coat was still warm on the chair when the front door settled closed. Rain kept moving down the window like the night already knew. Your coffee waited on the table, half a circle on the wood. Everything remained familiar, nothing felt the way it should. I touched the sleeve without thinking, found the warmth you left behind. before the heart accepts goodbye. Your coat was still warm, but you were already gone. The hallway held your footsteps, and the silence carried on. Your coat was still warm, while the whole house changed its shape. Love can leave before the body learns there is nothing left to say. Your book stayed open by the sofa, your glasses rested near the lamp. A record turned without a listener till the needle reached the end. I did not move the photographs or strip your side of the bed. Some endings need no ceremony to make their meaning clear. By morning, all the little traces had started losing what they held. The warmth inside your winter coat was becoming something else. Your coat was still warm, but you were already gone. The hallway held your footsteps, then the silence carried on. Your coat was still warm, while the whole house changed its shape. Love can leave before the body learns there is nothing left to say. To feel the empty spaces where your habits used to live. Now I know a room can loosen when there is nothing left to give. No broken glass, no final thunder, no dramatic last refrain, just the slow cooling of a garment and a woman staying sane. Gently by the doorway, with no anger left to wear. Your coat was still warm, but my hands were letting go. By the time the sun reached morning, even fabric learned the code. Your coat was still warm, and for once that was enough. I did not need another ending to know the end had come. Sunlight rested on the chair back where your winter coat had been. The room was colder for a moment, then the morning wandered in. I found them in the dresser, in the box I rarely touched, save for elegant occasions that somehow never came enough. Sunday sunlight filled the bedroom, and I had nowhere special planned. Still I fastened every pearl and took my basket in my hand. No ballroom waited for me, no reservation held my name, just bread and flowers on the corner. But I dressed up anyway. I wore pearls to the grocery store, just because I could. Stop saving all my beautiful things for when somebody thought I should. Grocery store with red lipstick before noon. I stopped dressing for occasions and started dressing for my life. I bought peaches from the market, fresh white roses, coffee beans, walked beneath the striped awnings, feeling lighter than I'd been. For years I kept my finest dresses waiting quietly behind the door, as though happiness required some grand reason to be worn. But ordinary days are precious when a woman makes them hers. There was freedom in those little things that diamonds never purchased. I wore pearls to the grocery store, just because I could. Stop saving all my beautiful things for when somebody thought I should. I wore pearls to the grocery store with red lipstick before noon. I stopped dressing for occasions and started dressing for my life. There are bottles meant for opening, shoes that ought to touch the street, songs too lovely for a Sunday, and good china meant to eat. I had waited long enough for life to announce its grand design. Now Tuesday can be beautiful, and every evening can be mine. I wore pearls to the grocery store, and sunlight followed me. Nothing happened worth remembering, still I felt completely free. I wore pearls to the grocery store, carried roses down the avenue. The world had not become more beautiful, I had changed the way I viewed it. I wore pearls to the grocery store, no celebration at the door. I stopped waiting for a special light and made this one worth dressing for. Bread was warming in the kitchen, white pearls resting at my throat. Nothing special happened Sunday, and somehow that meant the most. My hands found different chords that evening, though I played the same old song. A minor note beneath the melody kept pulling everything wrong. The room was warm, the lamp was burning. Your photograph remained nearby. Still, every phrase beneath my fingers fell a little more like goodbye. I blamed the weather on the windows, blamed the tiredness in my hands. But the music had already reached what my heart could not understand. The piano knew before I did. Love was slipping from the room. Every chord grew darker, every sweet note lost its bloom. The piano knew before I did, but I was too afraid to see. My fingers played the ending long before it came to me. For weeks the songs kept changing without changing any words. The spaces grew much longer between everything I heard. Your chair became an empty shadow, even while you still came home. And somehow every melody sounded better played alone. One night I stopped halfway through, let the final chord remain. There was nothing left to finish, nothing left to rearrange. Ah, the piano knew before I did. Love was slipping from the room. Every chord grew darker, every sweet note lost its bloom. The piano knew before I did what I was too afraid to see. My fingers played the ending long before it came to me. A heart can hide inside But music has no reason to protect us from the truth. It bends where something hurts us, it lingers where love fades, and sometimes one unfinished chord can tell what words evade. So I finally let it speak. Stop forcing major endings onto something growing weak. The piano knew before I did, and the truth became release. What sounded once like heartbreak slowly settled into peace. The piano knew before I did. By the time the morning came, I played the song from beginning, and it no longer sounded the same. Sunlight rested on the keyboard, one last chord dissolved and hid. My heart needed time to know it, but the piano always did. First night after leaving, I expected walls to close. Thought the silence would be louder than the loneliness I chose. Your pillow kept its hollow, your book remained unread. I almost crossed the distance to your empty side of bed, but somewhere past 2:30, my restless breathing slowed. For the first time in forever, I had nowhere left to go. I slept better without your side of the bed. No waiting for the hallway light, no listening for a turning key. Somewhere deep into the night, I slept better without your side of the bed. No questions running through my head. I thought your absence would undo me, but peace was lying there instead. I woke beneath the morning with the blankets tangled loose. No careful way of moving, no mood I had to read. The sunlight crossed both pillows like it finally owned the room, and the space I called abandoned started feeling like a view. I stretched across the mattress, let my whole body rest. Funny how an empty head missed my peace instead. Tonight I leave both windows open and turn out every light. Your side of the bed is empty, and I sleep just fine at night. I used to fill the evenings with anybody passing through. Kept the television talking so the room would not feel blue. Every empty chair reminded me of somebody who had gone. I confused a quiet apartment with a life that had gone wrong. Then one Sunday after sunset, I made coffee just for one, put an old record on softly, and watched the daylight disappear. I finally liked my own company. The silence stopped feeling cold. I could sit beside the window without needing someone to hold. I finally liked my own company. Let the whole night belong to me. I spent years afraid of being lonely, then discovered I was free. I cooked the meal I wanted, used the good plates anyway, left my shoes beside the doorway, let the hours choose their pace. No one needed entertaining, no expression had to change. I could laugh when something moved me, I could cry without explaining. The room no longer felt abandoned. It felt honest, warm and mine. For the first time being by myself, did not feel like losing time. My own company. The silence stopped feeling cold. I could sit beside the window without needing someone to hold. Then discovered I was free. There is a Still believe two hearts can stay, but I will never need another just to make my life feel whole again. Searching years for someone, I became someone I liked. I finally like my own company, and that changed the way I loved. Now whoever shares my tomorrow will be wanted, never needed to be. One lamp glowing by the window, one last record turning slow. I finally like my own company, and I finally felt at home. The clock moved past 11. Rain was resting on the street. One lamp beside the window, one record turning underneath. No footsteps crossed the hallway, no coat beside the door. The house had never been so quiet, but I fear the quiet no more. I poured a little coffee, let the curtains breathe the night. For once an empty room around me did not mean an empty life. The house was quiet and I wasn't lonely. Nothing missing from the room, no heartache hiding in the silence, no shadow waiting to return. After years of needing someone, peace became my closest friend. I found an old blue photograph inside a kitchen drawer. Looked at who I used to be and did not miss her anymore. She had waited by too many windows, kept too many candles lit, believed that love meant holding tighter even when nothing wanted to fit. I placed the picture back gently, not with anger, not with pain. Some memories deserve a resting place without being lived again. The house was quiet and I wasn't lonely. Nothing missing from the room, no heartache hiding in the silence, no shadow waiting to return. The house was quiet and I wasn't lonely. I could hear myself again. After years of needing someone, peace became my closest friend. There were years I filled the silence with whatever love would stay. Now I know an empty evening does not mean a wasted day. There is beauty in a woman who can close the door at night and find enough within herself to make the darkness feel like light. And I wasn't lonely, every room belonged to me. I had spent so long fearing solitude, I never knew it could feel free. The house was quiet and I wasn't lonely, and that truth felt warm and new. I no longer needed company the night worth living through. The record ended near the morning, one lamp glowing soft and low. The house was quiet and I wasn't lonely, and I finally loved it so. He knew me past the evening, when the lipstick had worn thin, when the silk was on the chair back, and the quiet settled in. No perfume filled the bedroom, no candle dressed the walls. just moonlight through the curtains, and my shadows, flaws and all. I had spent years being beautiful for eyes that never stayed. Then he held a woman underneath everything I used to display. He loved me without the lights on, when there was nothing left to prove. No diamonds catching fire, no perfect dress to move. He loved me without the lights on, when the whole room disappeared. He touched the places time had changed and made them feel sincere. He loved me without the lights on, and I finally understood. Being wanted can be easy, being truly known feels good. He knew the silver in my hair, the lines beside my eyes, the little scars that years had written, where no satin could disguise. Morning found us without glamour, coffee cooling by the bed. No need to make the moment larger than the tenderness it held. I had no love built for mirrors, beautiful from far away. This one grew inside the ordinary and had no need for display. He loved me without the lights on, when there was nothing left to prove. No diamonds catching fire, no perfect dress to move. He loved me without the lights on, when the whole room disappeared. He touched the places time had changed and made them feel sincere. There is a different kind of beauty when a woman stops performing, when she lets the years belong to her and welcomes every morning. I no longer fear the darkness or what daylight might reveal. Love had reached beneath the surface and stayed where something real could heal. He loved me without the lights on, when the night had lost its glow. with no audience, no disguise. And somehow in that quiet darkness, I saw myself through kinder eyes. He loved me without the lights on, till the early morning came. And for once I did not need the mirror to believe I still had grace. Sunlight gathered on the pillow,